If I asked, an average person in Portugal what their image of an American would be.
Not very good. There are not so many Americans out in the world traveling. I mean, average Americans, like normal people. I'm not talking about business people.
Right.
Business people don't really give out any kind of image. Like, America is the complete opposite of, like, Australia, for example. You have roughly, probably, I don't know, 50-60% of the population of Australia traveling. Always. You have, I don't know, maybe 5-10% of the American population traveling always. You have traveling Americans that are actually studying in Europe somewhere, and so they just want to visit and stuff. So they might seem like average Americans, probably, like the other Americans, say. Then you have the traveling Americans that travel just because they want to. Or the traveling Americans that have lived in Europe before and are back visiting or whatever. And then you have Americans that aren't really Americans. They were born in Europe, but have been living in the U.S. for like 14, 13, 20 years, whatever.
What are the differences in all these kinds of Americans?
Very different. It's...
Like what?
I don't know. Well, the ones that are studying, and when they start traveling, like really early on the study period, they seem like kind of obnoxious, kind of party every day, this is like whatever.
Yeah.
And the other ones are a little more hang back, enjoying. But all of them seem to have like a lot to give. Try and improve, I don't know, a little bit of culture, a little bit of language, not your own. This is not a negative thing. It's just like, well, people from other countries like that.
That works.
When you go there. So they'll act a little bit more friendly.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, have your boarding cards out and available. Group 1 is now boarding. And now I'd like to invite Group 2.
Phil Freire from Portugal, living in Budapest right now.
Teach us something. Give us something about Portugal that you think the world should know. You think Americans should know about Portugal. Any image you think shouldn't be out there?
We're not a part of Spain. We are not a province of Spain.